Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Last time, we started up our trek through Victory Road. The road to our final destination, the Pokemon League. Let's see, last time... Wait, I just went over the last time. Okay. So, this time around we're going to be finishing up Victory Road. Maybe take on the final legendary bird. And I forgot that my repel wore off at the end of the last episode. And that's why a Graveler just showed up. Wait, did it wear off or... Oh wait, no it didn't. Repels stop being in effect if you save and turn off the game. Ah, jeez, that's what happened. So, yeah. There's something for you. Oops. Come on, I'll whip you! Does he mean whip you into shape? Or, nope, he means using an actual whip. Oh well. At the very least, it's some pretty decent experience points for Sumo King. Assuming that he doesn't get knocked out. Oh, crud. Critical hit. Fury Swipes. If the first hit winds up being a critical hit, then all of the potential 5 hits can be critical hits. And that's not really too good. But at the very least I took him out before he could keep on using Fury Swipes and getting critical hits. Let's see. Ooh, a Golduck. I believe that is the first one that we've seen so far in this LP. Actually, yeah, it is. It is literally the first one in the game that we've encountered. Yeah, Golduck is the evolved form of Psyduck, whom you can only find in one area in the entire game, strangely enough. And it's in the water in that lake in the route above Vermilion City. Yeah, that one small pond of water. If you surf around in there, you have like a 95% chance of finding Psyduck and a 5% chance of finding Golduck. You earned the right to be on Victory Road. Okay. And a full heal. Nice. Better switch out to Future Find so that he can get some more experience and hopefully level up. I can sneak right past you to get TM17. What is that? I have a feeling it might not be something that I'm interested in. Yeah, that's not a move I want, but... Okay, now I'm kind of curious. Why do I keep backing out of that? Oh wow, almost everyone can learn Submission. Submission is a very powerful fighting type move, but it has a ton of recoil damage, which is why I don't prefer to use it. Is Victory Road too tough? We might see it in action during the Pokemon League, but that all depends on whether or not I can actually knock them out in one hit. Okay, a juggler with only one Pokemon, and it's Mr. Mime. I believe... Oh, okay. I believe that this guy, this Mr. Mime, has Substitute on it, which, in its case, would take out a quarter of its HP in order to create a double that would take hits for it. However, if you have less HP remaining than what it requires to make a substitute, it'll still make the substitute. It'll just knock out your Pokemon in the process. Well done! May travelers give up the challenge here. Okay. Yeah, after I'm done here, I'm going to go catch that bird. Speaking of which, we are almost done here, actually. I think I'm gonna go over here and pick up a couple of items, because I know that there are a couple of items I can pick up here. Like right here, TM47. You'd think that this boulder right here would have an item hidden in it, but I was just pushing a bunch right there in front of it and was not picking up anything. The explosion TM! Okay. And none of my party can learn it. Explosion, just like self-destruct, is a self-sacrificial move that will cause your Pokemon to detonate, taking out all of its HP while also doing massive amounts of damage to the opponent. I believe it's the most powerful normal type move in the game. Found a guard special. Yeah, I think it's like twice as powerful as self-destruct, actually. If you can get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. So, yeah. Kinda odd that some of the Pokemon that I have who can learn self-destruct can't learn explosion. But I guess they probably did that for balance purposes. Because if something like Snorlax were able to learn explosion, and with its high attack stat, yeah, I think that would probably be a guaranteed one-hit KO on almost anything, save for probably a Golem. Okay, this guy has a Charmeleon. What else does he have? I'm pretty sure all of his team consists of rare Pokemon, like a Lapras. I don't think we've even seen one of those yet in battle. I'll send out Thundro. Yep, this is Lapras. A very powerful water-ice type Pokemon. You've seen me use one in battle in Pocket Monsters Green, actually. And it mopped the floor with the opponents that it faced off against. Sad I couldn't get it to learn Surf, due to a weird glitch back then, but whatever. It's got tons of defense, as evidenced by that Thunderbolt not taking it out in one hit. Granted, it probably would have gone down in one hit if it were a critical, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. Let's finish him off with Swift. Almost thought that wouldn't have worked, for some reason. Let's see, what is his last Pokemon? His last Pokemon is Lickitung. Bit of an odd choice, but okay. Let's see, I'm gonna send in Ultra Flame. Yeah, I think Lickitung, I want to say it's one of those Pokemon that you can only get in a trade with an NPC. Somewhere in one of the routes. I think in one of those little buildings that separates the towns and routes. But I think you might actually be able to find them in the wild in this one. No! Unbelievable! You know, I'm curious now. How about Lickitung? Can you find them in the wild? I do not see it anywhere here. Oh, there it is. Nope, you cannot find it in the wild. Good to know. I can beat you when it comes to knowledge about Pokemon. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Okay, let's see. I think I should go on and battle the guy over here. And I did not mean to put Ultra Flame down there. Yeah, this is the last item on this floor, I believe. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. Are you talking about me or Blue? Because then again, it could be any of the trainers here. And oh, I chose wisely to switch into Ultra Flame. You know, it's kind of weird that With the exceptions of Execute, Executor, and Tangela, all the grass types in this game are part poison. Tangela is the only pure grass type, whereas Execute and Executor are the only ones that are part psychic. Which admittedly can mix people up every now and then when trying to figure out how to deal with them effectively. Ooh, a cloister. Thundra. Let's take this thing out with a powerful Thunderbolt. Just like with Lapras, Cloyster is also a water-ice type. It's the evolved form of Shelder, who only evolves when using a Water Stone on it. Which means that you can hold off on evolving your Shelder for as long as you want until it learns all the moves that you want it to learn. And then use the Water Stone on it to any given point. So you could wait until it's learned Ice Beam, maybe Hydro Pump if you want, or even Spike Cannon. That's another variant of Fury Swipes and Fury Attack, of a multi-hit move that can hit up to 5 times. I think it's the only one that's like a water-type variation. The rumors were true! You beat Giovanni of Team Rocket? Yes, I did. Oh, and a Max Revive, that's really nice. I'm gonna keep my team as it is. Now then, crud. Okay, Super Repel. Let's have Sumo King use Strength in here to move this boulder. This boulder has to be pushed onto one of those switches yet again. Kinda wish this thing could be pushed a bit faster than this, but oh well. Just gotta keep pushing. Push. 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 Push the boulder. Punch it. Wait, never mind. Why would I bother punching a boulder? I'm not Chris Redfield. This is not Resident Evil 5. Make sure to push it over towards this way, because if you push it over there to the right, you're not getting it out of that corner. And there we go, it's on the switch, so that blockade that was right there below these two boulders is now gone. I believe that this trainer right here can spot you from the farthest distance possible. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. I believe she has a Chansey on her team. Yeah, I think this trainer always stuck out to me because of her having a Chansey. Then again, she also starts off with a Parasect, and that never really stands out to me much. But it went down in one hit, as it should, considering it has a double weakness to fire, since Parasect is a bug grass type, and each of those types is weak to fire, and ooh, she's got a Dugong. That's not a bad Pokemon, actually. Especially considering that I used one in a previous LP as well. So, I gotta hand it to her. She's got good taste in Pokemon. It's a shame that we won't be getting to see any of its moves during this fight unless, nope. Super Criticals always take them out. Well, maybe not always, but usually take out opponents with relative ease. Oh! Okay. Tsunami was only out in one battle, whereas everyone else has been out more often. And here's the Chansey. You know what? I'm gonna go Solar Beam. Chansey is a normal type Pokemon, super rare in the Safari Zone, and has a ton of HP. Too bad its defense stat is pretty much non-existent. Okay, better use the Poke Flute to wake up Salad. You know, maybe I should have used Cut instead, since that's a physical movement. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna use Cut. Now. Oh, that did not do quite as much damage as I thought it would have. Okay. Laser Reef. Alright, that takes care of... Oh, of course, critical hit. But then again, I shouldn't be too surprised because that move has always gotten a critical hit every single time I've used it. In fact, has there even been a time during this entire LP where that move has not gotten a critical hit? Oh, so strong! By fighting Type battles, you get stronger. By fighting tough battles, not Type battles. What even is a Type battle? Oh man. I think I want to switch in Salad to the lead since he's still at full health. And I did not expect him to see me from there. Only the chosen can pass here. What determines how you are chosen? Is it those chosen by the gym leaders to be given their badges? Oh, nice, Kingler. Unlike Krabby, I can still respect Kingler because it never pulled a crud like Krabby did on me. Okay, Guillotine is a one-hit KO move. However, its accuracy is terrible. To make up for the fact that it can one-shot any Pokemon. There are a few one-hit KO moves in the entire game, that being one of them. Although, I think in this one, why did I go with Solar Beam? I meant to go with Laser Reef, and he's putting up a barrier. With Guillotine, I believe what determines whether or not it'll actually hit, aside from its accuracy, is I think the level of your Pokemon. I think if your Pokemon using the move is a higher level than the opponent, then it will work. But if your opponent is at a higher level than your Pokemon, then it'll miss. And if both Pokemon are the same level, then it's a 50-50 shot on whether or not it'll actually be able to work. I could be wrong, and if I am, I'll put a little note at the bottom of the screen. Anyway, that guy just had a Blastoise, and I did not even acknowledge it because I was talking about guillotines. I don't believe it! All trainers here are headed to the Pokemon League. Be careful! Okay. How much experience does Salad need? Oh, I skipped past it too fast for me to even read it. 1285. Okay, that's not too bad. How about Ultra Flame though? 1709. You know what? I'm gonna switch them in because I think this trainer has all grass types. I'll show you just how good you are. What? I think you worded that a bit poorly. I think she meant to say, I'll show you how good I am. But then again, considering she sent out a level 43 Bellsprout, maybe she wasn't mistaken. Okay, let's flamethrower this thing, because seriously, that should be a Weepinbell by now. Level 43, that's way past its point of evolution. I think it might evolve at level 16. I know that a lot of Pokemon get their first evolution at level 16. Oh, and she also has a Weeping Belt. And it's the exact same level as the Bellsprout. What the crud? And I missed. Oh well, we get to hear the silly sounding acid. Let's go with Flamethrower. Now, interesting thing about Fly is that if you get paralyzed and suffer the effects of paralysis during the turn you're in mid-air, then you apparently become completely immune to all damage. Because you'll be stuck in mid-air. I've never had that happen to me, and I'm not really gonna try to tempt it to happen. Nice! Okay, I can swap out Ultra Flame now for someone else. Someone who really needs to level up. I'm furious! You showed me just how good I was. Okay, Tsunami, you go in the lead. Because I think we are all done with trainers here. Yeah, we are. Because that there is a one-way path that leads back to where I currently am from the exit. Okay, interesting bit of trivia here. If you're riding the bike and drop down one of those holes, you'll be removed from the bike when you land, but the bike music will still be playing. Maybe maybe after the episode is over, I'll showcase that in a little short clip. Because I rarely ever use the bike in this game anyway, so might as well. And there we go, that is the last switch. In case you were wondering, my repel was just about to run out there. No, that's not what I was going to say. In case you were wondering, you cannot push those boulders up these staircases. It'll act as if you're pushing against a wall. Now then, this path right here. You know how I mentioned that I trained up my Dugong up to level 99? That was here, in this patch of ground. Every single opponent that I faced there. I took them all on using only Payday just so that I could afford to buy a Porygon in Pokemon Blue. Which, granted, is a lot cheaper than it is in Red and Yellow, and we are done with Victory Road. The Grand Maze, which you can just get through really easily. There might be hidden items scattered throughout the maze, but I'm not gonna bother with it, as we go from green to blue. Anyway, as I was saying, I was taking out so many wild Pokemon in that one patch of ground using only Payday. It got to the point where I was able to actually nearly one-shot the wild Onyxes and Geodudes that were in there just with Payday. Which, keep in mind, normal type moves like Payday are not very effective against rock types like Onyx. Although the real experience came from mostly the Gravelers and Golbats. And yeah, those rarely came up. Along with the occasional Venomoth, I guess. And by the time I was done there, I was gaining like, I want to say, probably 188 pokes per use of payday. And there goes my rappel again. Hold on, do I have any escape ropes on hand? No, I don't. So, I'm probably gonna have to escape from this place off screen, because I'm heading straight to the third bird that we passed by earlier. I'm going to save my progress off screen as usual, right before facing it. And yeah, that is going to be a challenge right here. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. This is the final one of the legendary bird Pokemon. This is Moltres, the fire-flying bird of legend. I'm gonna be using my same strategy as before with trying to freeze it with Ice Beam. If Ice Beam turns out to be too powerful, I'm going to try Blizzard to see how that works. So let's cross our fingers and hope to freeze. Okay, that did... Ooh, that looks like it did a little more than half. I'm hoping that I can freeze it on the second shot. If not, I'm probably gonna have to reset. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset. Okay. Round 2. Alright. I might wind up having to cut a bit here for this battle because of knocking it out. So hopefully this doesn't take too long, because Moltres has a tendency of being the hardest bird to catch for me. Articuno is usually the easiest, and Zapdos is usually the middle of the three. Ooh! Frozen Solid! Okay, this is perfect. I'm going to will it down a little bit with Thundro. So, with Quick Attack, because that's probably my weakest attack on him. Yeah. Hopefully we can get through smoothly. One more Quick Attack ought to do the job on weakening him. Perfect. Alright, time to chuck Ultra Balls. It would be really nice if I could catch this in like 2 Ultra Balls, considering I caught Zapdos in 4 and Articuno in 3. It would be funny if I caught this one in 2, but it would be really nice if I caught it in the first one, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, second ball, just like the first. Okay. At least it cannot escape from being frozen. Okay, it is now being tougher than Articuno, just like I anticipated. And it's being tougher than Zapdos. Come on. That did not even shake. Well, at least I have enough Ultra Balls right now. Hold on. There we go. I think that was the 6th ball? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. So yeah, it kept up to its tradition of being the hardest bird to catch, but it still went by relatively easily. Moltres, the flame Pokemon. A legendary bird Pokemon. As it flaps its flaming wings, even the night sky will turn red. Nah, I'm not going to give it a name. What do you think about that, Thundro? Yeah! Good job. Now then, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, after I do some training off screen to probably around level 60, I will meet you back at the Pokemon League and we will begin our adventure, or wrapping up this adventure actually, and take on the Elite Four. See you next time!